Okay, everyone, so welcome to lecture. And now in this lecture, guys, I'm going to teach you that how you will be able to get a data from a Web API. Yeah. So with auth, without auth, we'll try to understand because as an analyst, most of the time we don't understand that part. But yeah, so let's try to understand that how we can try to pull the data from a Bev. Let me share my screen and I'm going to open up a Power BI desktop. Yeah, so Power BI desktop. And here, so get data from other sources. And before that, so I'm going to open up my option and settings and data source settings. And I'm going to wipe out my data source in a current file. So whenever you try to connect with any kind of a data source, right? So it is going to share those URLs and credentials inside this particular source and inside a global permission depends. So just to show you this one that you can try to come over here inside your data source and then you can try to clean it up if you would like to see something from a beginning. I'll show you again after this entire like a demo as well. So I'm just going to close it and my requirement is to load a data from a Bev API. Yeah, so I can click on get data. I can try to click on Bev over here or I can try to click on more and I can try to search for a Bev in this particular place. Now here is a Bev option, select it, then try to click and connect it. Now it is asking me for a URL in a basic option. In the advanced option, so it is asking me other detail like a header and everything. So here I can try to select for a basic option and there is a URL I would like to show you. So let me show you that URL. So this is the URL. Now here you will be able to get a up-to-date record of a COVID-19 data and that too with respect to a different countries. And here you have basically a data available into a JSON. So JavaScript object notation file. So in this format, you have a data available over here. Now they have a UI as well. So if you are going to click just a disease.sh, you will be able to see a UI. And this is technically the API which is available to us, right? So this is going to give you the complete data set and that too in a real time about this COVID-19 by the way. Okay. So what I can do is maybe I can try to use, and this URL is completely open. So it's not an authenticated one. So you don't have to provide the API key. In other cases, yes, you will have to provide the API's key, but I'm using this one so that all of you will be able to pull this data. Now here, so you just have to come and then paste it. Yeah, paste this particular URL. And I know that at this URL, what is available? So JSON data is available. Now, once I'm going to click on OK, and there is no authentication which is attached to this one. So anonymous, and there is a Windows option where I can give the credential. There is a basic, there is a Web API option, which is available over here, right? And where you can try to provide the key, and then there is something called as organizational account where you can try to sign up. So I'm just going ahead with the anonymous because even in an anonymous mode, they are providing you the access. So here I can try to use anonymous mode and then I can try to click on connect, and this depends upon the source, right? This depends upon the source. So going forward, I will even try to show you that in an authenticated mode, how you will be able to access the data. Even that part I'm going to teach you. Don't worry about it. So here I can try to click on connect. Now it is going to connect. It will take some time and it is going to load a data into a beautiful manner into my Power Query editor, right? Into my Power Query editor in a beautiful manner, as you can see. So it is able to load our data. And if you have observed, data was available into a JSON format, right? Data was available into a JSON format. And obviously, as an analyst, I will not be able to read this data, but I will not be able to understand much out of this data, right? I have to like look very closely inside this data. But if you will try to look here, so yes, now you will be able to read a data in a best possible manner, right? All this data set is completely visible to me. Some of the little bit of stats, default stats, it's also available to me. And inside my this Power Query editor, as this data is been loaded, so I can try to do whatever kind of a manipulation that I want in terms of changing a names of like a country or anything I can try to do it. And this is what we do inside a Power Query editor. So when I'm going to teach you a Power Query editor and a data manipulation with that, I'm going to take a data, this kind of a data, and then we will do a lot. We will do a lot over there. Now here, so what I can do, I can just click on close and apply, and it will be able to show me this data, a country's data in this particular place, as simple as that. And then on top of this, I will be able to build my complete dashboard with respect to this COVID-19. And maybe I can try to build even a custom measures, and then I can try to build the dashboard, right? So this was just a small simple demo. So where you will be able to load a data, right? You will be able to load a data even with the help of BIV API. Not just from SQL, not just from a local, but even from a BIV, you will be able to load a data set in a easiest possible way. And then you can do whatever you want. So hope in this entire section, guys, we all are able to understand a little bit of a data load operation from a variety of the sources, from the local, obviously from a BIV API, as well as from a MySQL server. Plus we were able to like understand the import data. We were able to understand the direct query and the live. So with that, thank you so much, everyone. Just try to practice. Practice is very much required to like get yourself familiar with the entire dashboard. This is how you will be able to understand once you will start using all of this system one by one, multiple times, right? Multiple times. You will get used to it eventually. And then believe me, creating a dashboard is not going to be painful, right? Not going to be painful at all. You all will be able to create a beautiful dashboard the way you are going to imagine. With that, thank you so much, everyone. Take care and see you again in my next lecture.